What's up, everyone? Welcome to Daily G number 4, and this one is specifically for the young entrepreneurs, the business owners, the local professionals, the service professionals. This is me, this is my people, this is who I am, this is who I can relate to the most because I've gone through that journey of not having a business to having a business, and it's all been local business, small business, service-based business. Some really cool things happened today that I think I want to share to help all of you out. I'm looking at kind of two cameras. I'm trying to do 2 sets of filming today, right? Kill many birds with one stone. That's what you should do as an entrepreneur. So there's 3 things that we're going to cover. Number 1 is I was interviewed today for a podcast, and it was for the young entrepreneur, the person who probably doesn't have a business yet but wants to have a business. Okay, so what are the learnings that I had? Okay, I want to give you my best ones, and then you can watch the podcast when it comes out. That's going to really help you get started. So if you're looking to get started in a business, this is going to help you get started. Then the second meeting I had today was about my book. And so this is for all right, you have a business, now you need to grow that business. You need to make more sales, you need to get more clients. What are some of the things that I'll be going in depth about on the book that might be of use to you right now, just to get some little tidbits? And then the third thing that I had a meeting about was my course that I'm coming out. And this one is specifically for sales, and for all local professionals, whether you're new, growing, you're already good, and you just want to be more profitable and continue to make more sales in a profitable way. I've got these prospecting secrets, these referral secrets that I was working with my marketing manager and creating this course, and so I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. Okay, so that's what's coming, and let's get started. Number 1, if you're getting started, if you're looking at or thinking about starting a business, you want to start a business, you want to be an entrepreneur. One of the things that has helped me the most is all this extracurricular stuff that I used to do in my life. Like, people say, hey, you went to this great business school. What'd you learn? And I did learn in that business school how to find a problem. Here's a situation of a business. A good business school is going to say, hey, here's the situation of the business. What's the problem? And solve the problem. That's what a good business school does. I don't remember any of the specifics that I learned in there, but I developed a whole lot of confidence to be able to say, here's the situation I'm in. What's the actual problem? What's the root problem right now that's preventing me from getting to the next level? And then how do I solve that problem? And be able to figure that out. That was a great thing about business school. But the majority of stuff I didn't really learn. I don't use any of the stuff I actually learned in the classroom. It was all the extracurricular stuff. The getting involved with clubs, okay? So anyone listening, if you're at university, going to university, or even if you're post-university, you can get involved with community groups. You can get involved with local organizations, nonprofits, charities. You can create groups and go on Meetup and just start bringing people together, because that is a skill in business, to start bringing people into this, to where you want to go. Like, you want to create something, you want people to go do something. Business is all about getting people to go on the journey with you, with your product, your event, your service, whatever that may be. And extracurriculars really help people do that. Learn that skill. And you usually start out as like a little rep in the whole executive committee, and then hopefully you move up to manager, director, and then you move up to president. Okay, and that's what I did at university, and that was like one of the best experiences ever. And one of the things I also really learned in starting a business, because everyone always asks that question, like, okay, how do I start a business? I want to start a business. I want to be an entrepreneur. How do I get started? What do I do? What should my business be in? All the great businesses that I have done and that I've seen done started with the problem of the owner of the business. So Park Bench was the solution to Amanda and my problem. And so we didn't even do it to have a business. We did it to solve our problem. And what happened was other people, lo and behold, not by coincidence, because this is how the world works, lo and behold, other people had that problem. And they wanted our solution that we created for ourselves. And they were willing to pay us money for our solution. And that's how the company got started. And then the reason why we've been able to sell to the prospect our service is because we were the prospect. We were the customer. The reason why our customer service, our reviews are so amazing is because we are the customer. Amanda and I are the people that we sell to and service. We understand how they think and what they need and want and fears and doubts and worries. Like, we get them. And so if you can start a business where that's solving your problem first, where if it works and other people start saying, I want that solution too, you end up connecting and communicating and working with people like you. You're going to have fun and you're going to be successful. One of the things that people sometimes ask me, and they asked in this podcast, was like, well, what's your day in the life? Like, you're a CEO of this 8-figure, company. Like, what does your day look like? And I'm like, I'm not really going to get into the details of my day. It's kind of like useless for the listener. But I did sit back and I went, okay, what can be of use to my friends and audience and people listening, entrepreneurs? And I've really had a lot of fun and a lot of success lately structuring my day like this. In the morning, I have me time. Me. Like, and I value this morning routine that revolves around me and making me feel good, making me energized, making me focus, getting me motivated and inspired, me. Because the rest of the day, I'm going to be giving to other people. It's all about everyone else the rest of the day. So I need to fill me up in the morning. So do that. There's so many ways of doing morning routines where you fill up. So figure out your way. So I do that first. And then whatever is most important, I do that. So I just knock that most important task done for my work, my life, business, whatever. I just eat that frog, Brian Tracy. I just get that thing done. And then I now start getting all the urgent communication out, because you've got employees and staff and things that you have to communicate, emails, calls, texts, DMs, responses. You get that urgent communication out. So now I've had me time. Now I've created something that's going to move my life and business forward. I've now made sure I'm not a roadblock to anyone else that is working with me. And then I go do something for my health. Okay, and now the me time and the health time, you can kind of mix those together, but I like to keep them separate because that one's more like mindset me. This one's like body me. So I go snowboarding or work out or wake surf or golf or tennis or something. So now come lunchtime, and after the activity I go eat. Come lunchtime, it's like I've advanced my health goals. Part of that morning is me making sure I, tend to Amanda and make sure she knows good morning and hug, kiss, I love you, and what's going on. So I have her in the morning. So my relationships, my mindset, my health, my business, the people I work with, I have checked all the boxes. So for the rest of the day, I'm now just doing extra stuff. I'm now just doing more stuff to move everything forward. More work, more communication, more creating. That's my day, and that's what it's like, kind of being an owner of a business. There's a couple other things that I talked about, but I'll promote that podcast to you soon. I think if you're high school, university, you want to start a business, and you're thinking about it, or you're just starting a business, I got a lot of good nuggets, I think, that I gave that have helped me, figure out business. The second big thing that happened to me today is really relevant to all the people who are growing their business. So you already have a business, you want to grow your business. because I'm coming out with a book in the new year, probably in Q2. That's going to be about how to grow your business, how to get more clients, right? There's 2 ways of getting clients. This is what everyone needs to understand. There's 2 ways of getting clients. You can either buy them through all sorts of kinds of advertising, bus benches, print, Facebook, Google, Instagram, whatever. Online, offline advertising, buying business. That's one way of doing it. Second way of doing it is relationships and referrals. You create the business. That method, especially if you're a service professional, is the most proven way of getting business, the safest way of getting business, the most enjoyable way of getting business, the most profitable way of getting business. And so many service professionals, local professionals, don't spend enough time and money on creating new business for themselves. And I think it's not because they don't want to, they just end up spending money on advertising. Advertising just does not really work profitably. And it just sometimes doesn't even work at all for a lot of people. But I think the reason why people still do it is because they don't have a systematic and predictable way to create new business. And that's what this book is about. It is about how to start conversations. Sounds like it should be an easy thing to do. Go talk to people. But if you've ever been a professional before, trying to get business and build new relationships and build your database, it's way easier said than done to just go start conversations with new people. So what are some hooks and ways to start conversations and give value and build relationships and build your database and follow up and nurture them so that you can get them to become your client and get them to refer you business and get them to promote you to all their friends on social media and the people in their community and stuff like that. So this book is all about that, and if I can give you a couple things right now. Number one, look at all the business owners around you. You're a business owner. Look at every other business owner in your geographic area that you are trying to do more business in, right? Draw a map and say, okay, here's the geographic area that I'd like to get more business in. Who are all the other business owners in this area and local professionals? How can I serve them? Law of reciprocity states if you give value to someone, it's human nature they're going to want to give back to you. If you help a business owner make money, what do you think they're going to want to do for you? Okay? Do it. I promise you, it's just wonderful. I work so well. I've had so many businesses in my life that have grown because of other business owners helping me out. Okay? So that's my one little nugget. Relationships are more powerful than marketing. Community-focused marketing is going to work so much better these days. In a post-COVID world, community. Think about community building. Giving value to all the people who live and work in your community. And that is going to help you survive and thrive over the next 5-10 years. What social media was from 2010 to 2020, okay, think about that. Social media was like, 2010 to 2020. 2020 to 2030, we're going to be talking about community. The same thing, and you think about it, if you ever, heard the messages from Gary Vee and all these social media people be like, you gotta do social media, you gotta do social media, you gotta do social media. If you heard the recent news about social media, you know that ship is fucking leaving. That is long gone. The new terms of service from Instagram and Facebook, the lead quality is just gonna go down. The lead advertising is gonna go through the roof and the quality is gonna go down. And no one wants to be on these platforms anymore because of all the conspiracies and privacies and who knows what's happening under the cover of these things. But you know what's happening with the person that you can walk to, with the businesses that you can touch and feel and talk to and see walking around you. Community. And people used to be like, I don't want to do social media, like it's so weird and new, and is there really an ROI on social media? And then look what happened to all the people that didn't jump on that bandwagon. They missed out. It's done. You missed out. If you didn't use social media over the last 10 years, you missed out. So the next thing that you don't want to miss out on that's going to be the same thing as social media, mark my words, community-based marketing. Social media marketing, community-based marketing. Community, community, community. Neighborhood, neighborhood, neighborhood. I'm not just saying that because of park bench. That is just a totally other thing. This is beyond, way bigger than park bench. Focusing in a small geographic area. Suburbs, communities, towns. We have just scratched the surface of what's going to happen over the next 10 years. So be a leader in the space. That is going to be huge for your business. Be a leader in your community. The third thing, okay, that I was working on is my course. So this one is a subset of the book. The book is actually going to be like pretty comprehensive. But you're going to have to do it yourself. And the great thing about the course is you're going to be able to work with me. So if you're a local professional and you want to grow your business and grow your sales, we're going to focus on sales. That's the purpose of this course. To get at least one new client in the next 30 days. That's it. That's the whole point of the course. Strategies that I have found successful for me, that I've had thousands of other people I've taught this to have it be successful for them. My record is 7 new clients in 30 days. That's my record, and I hope to have a group of people to work with, and one of them is going to beat that record. We're going to generate more than 7 new clients for that one person in 30 days. But everyone's going to get at least one. That's my guarantee. You don't pay me any money if you don't make any money. If I didn't help you make money, I don't deserve any of your money. And we're going to go into sales and the strategy and the playbook, the scripts, the templates. We're going to take action. You're with me. If you join this course, we're going to be working with me on follow-ups and conversion and sales and getting clients and feeling good while you do it, and having the people that you talk to feel good about what you're doing to grow your business. Because that's how business should be built. You should be able to do good, you should be able to feel good, you should be able to have a bunch of fun, and then make a bunch of money as well. That is good business, okay? So I'm excited to unleash this new course, and that's Daily G number 4. See ya.